Hello, lovely students and my friends. Welcome back to Daily English for Life, the channel where you learn and practice English every single day, step by step, lesson by lesson, until it becomes part of your life. Let me ask you something. Have you ever studied a new English word, maybe even repeated it 5 times, and then the very next day, it was gone from your memory? Or maybe you studied an entire grammar rule, felt proud of yourself, and then completely forgot how to use it when speaking with someone. You are not alone. This happens to every English learner. But here's the exciting news. You can train your memory to remember everything you study, and that skill will completely transform the way you learn English. In this lesson, I'll show you 3 proven memory techniques that I personally recommend to my students. They are simple, they work, and you can start using them today. I'll also give you practical examples and small exercises you can try immediately. So by the end of this video, you will not only understand the theory, but also have the tools to remember more of your English studies starting tonight. And before we start, do me a quick favor. Hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and leave a comment below telling me what kind of English videos you want to see next. Vocabulary lessons, grammar explanations, pronunciation tips, or conversation practice. Your suggestions help me make the best daily lessons for you and for thousands of learners around the world. Ready? Let's make your memory a powerful English learning machine. The challenge. Why we forget memory loss is one of the top reasons people give up on learning English. You study for an hour, you feel good, and then a few days later you can't recall most of it. That's not your fault. It's simply how the human brain works. Our brain is designed to forget information it thinks is not important, unless we give it a reason to keep it. When you forget a word like nevertheless or although, it's not because you're bad at languages, it's because your brain didn't have enough connections or repetitions to make that word feel important. But here's the truth. Memory is a skill. Just like you can train your muscles to get stronger at the gym, you can train your memory to hold more, recall faster, and become more reliable. And when you do that, your English learning becomes much easier. You start remembering words automatically, grammar rules make sense, and speaking feels natural. Why memory matters for English. Strong memory is the secret sauce of fluency. Think about it. When you speak English, you are pulling information from your memory in real time, vocabulary, pronunciation, grammar rules, and expressions. If your memory is weak, you pause, you hesitate, you forget words, and your brain feels tired. But if your memory is strong, you can focus on communication instead of translation. Good memory helps you. Remember vocabulary faster and longer. Keep grammar rules ready when you need them. Recall phrases instantly, so your speaking sounds more natural. In other words, memory is the bridge between studying English and actually using English. 3 techniques to remember everything you learn. Visualization. Turn words into pictures. Your brain loves pictures more than text. When you turn information into an image, your brain pays attention. For example, if you're learning the word elephant, don't just repeat elephant 5 times. Close your eyes and imagine a giant pink elephant wearing headphones, listening to an English podcast. The sillier the image, the more memorable it becomes. Mini exercise. Right now, choose one English word you learned recently. Close your eyes. Turn it into a funny or strange image in your head. If the word is angry, imagine a red cartoon face with steam coming out of its ears, shouting in perfect English. Take 5 seconds and make that image as crazy as possible. That's how you make words stick. 2. Association. Connect new with old. Your brain learns faster when new information connects with something you already know. If you are learning the word library, picture yourself walking into a library from your childhood, but this time every book is an English dictionary. When you connect the new word to a familiar place, memory becomes stronger. You can also use sound associations. For example, if you learn the word knight, the warrior with armor, connect it to the sound knight, and imagine a knight fighting under the moon. Mini exercise. Take a new phrase you want to learn, like piece of cake, which means very easy. Now imagine a real piece of cake with the words easy written on it. See yourself eating that cake every time you think about an easy task. 3. Repetition and practice. Spaced review, memory fades without review. That's called the forgetting curve. But if you review something at increasing intervals, after 1 day, then after 3 days, then after 7 days, the memory becomes permanent. This method is called spaced repetition, and it's used by top memory experts. Mini exercise. Write down 5 new English words today. Review them tonight before bed. Review again tomorrow morning. Then review in 3 days, then in a week. You will be shocked at how much you retain. Practical tips for English learners. Let's put this all together into a daily habit. Use a notebook just for vocabulary. Create a drawing or small sketch for each word. Say the word out loud. Hearing your voice builds memory pathways. Use it in a sentence. Writing reinforces learning. Teach someone else. Even if you just talk to yourself or record a video explaining the word. Teaching doubles your memory strength. You can also use technology. Flashcard apps like Anki or Quizlet are excellent for spaced repetition. Voice recorders. Record yourself saying words and play them while commuting or before sleep. Language partners. Practice with a friend or tutor who asks you to use your new words in conversation. Motivation and mindset. Remember, improving memory is a long-term game. At first, it may feel slow, but every time you review, every time you create an image, every time you teach someone, you are literally rewiring your brain to be better at learning. When you forget something, don't feel bad. See it as an opportunity to review and make the memory stronger. Fluency is not about never forgetting. Fluency is about building so many connections that words come naturally when you need them. So here's my challenge. Today, choose 3 new English words. Visualize them, associate them with something personal, and write them in your notebook. Review them tonight and again tomorrow. Then come back to this video and comment, "Yes, I remember," and tell me which technique worked best for you. If this video helped you, please hit the like button, subscribe to Daily English for Life, and share this lesson with someone who is learning English too. And tell me in the comments what kind of English lessons you want next. Do you want more vocabulary challenges, grammar tips, pronunciation practice, or real-life conversation examples? I read every comment, and I love making videos based on what you need most. Keep practicing, keep smiling, and remember, your brain is powerful, and with the right training you can remember everything. See you tomorrow with another daily English lesson.